Hi everybody, welcome to the Conversation Stash. I'm your favorite fabulous fairy and this is Shauna Omar and we're here with Younique makeup today. Hi Shauna, how are you?
Good.
So, what is it about Younique makeup that drew you to?
I kind of always loved makeup growing up. My mom had her license in cosmetology, her full license, and so I always was that kid that was playing with makeup, in the bathroom, trying to mimic my mom. So that's what got me into makeup. And
Nice.
Then Younique, she always expressed that, things should be natural and they go into your bloodstream and, not testing on animals. And so Younique all has mineral base, doesn't have all those crazy things that will go into your bloodstream and to your system, and so that's what kind of brought me into Younique.
Wow, so that's actually really big for me. I have a lot of skin problems, so I'm definitely not trying to put a lot of stuff that has chemicals on my skin. So mineral base is definitely, that's got to happen, and then no animal testing is also the other thing on me. I don't want anything that's going to end up hurting the environment anyway. So, what else about this product is so awesome? I mean, obviously it's mineral based and all that. How long has this company been going for?
Younique's it's going strong now. Actually, if you look at the other I don't want to say any other makeup brands, but it took, let's see if I can remember the numbers. If you look at a couple of them took, I'm trying to think how many years now on top of my head, 10 years to make $500 million. Younique only took 4 years to make $500 million. So it's a very booming, growing business. So.
And is there opportunity for other people in this, or is this kind of a closed market? I mean, once you're, is there room for if somebody wanted to also do what you're doing? Is there opportunity there?
No, that's what I loved about Younique is I'm actually a teacher by day and makeup teacher by night.
Wow.
So anybody, if they wanted to join this opportunity, they can. It's not like you have a monthly fee for your business. I know some makeup websites, they oh, you have to pay a monthly fee or subscription. Younique does not do that. Younique also has a foundation for women who are victims of sexual abuse as a child.
Wow.
So every single purchase, a small portion that goes towards that. So that's kind of another thing where I was okay, well, there's, I'm not going to name any, but there's other makeup brands and other things out there, but this actually has a purpose and a cause, and being a teacher that children that and women just went to my heart. But yeah, so that's why I chose Younique over.
So Younique is about being beautiful on the inside as well as the outside. It's about giving back and making sure that if you're enjoying something, the rest of the world is being taken care of. We're not just overlooking the people that could use help. That is
Empower, validate,
beautiful.
and uplift women as their mission statement. So
I absolutely love that. Well, I know you guys are used to me looking a little bit better than I am right now, but I have a clean face because Shauna's going to go ahead and show us some of these awesome products in action. So I'm super excited about that, and we're going to get to that right now. I am super excited.
Alright, so we're going to play with some makeup today, and I'm going to try and do more of I like to do a little bit of a crazy wild look, so that's just me. So if my day look looks a little bit more intense than your day look, that's probably why. But we all know that she loves to go a little bit bold and beautiful out there, so we're going to do a day look and then more of a nighttime look, and we're going to use a couple different products for that. So
Super excited.
It'll be fun. Yes. Alright, so if you are in this hot heat like me, you would want to have already primed your face with a primer. What this is going to do, it's going to fill in all of her pores and any lines that you might have.
Hey, I'm only 30.
I have them too. Right? And it's going to keep everything on and staying on in the hot, hot sun. So this primer, it's a crime not to prime. So
it's a crime not to prime.
Yes.
Is that a bumper sticker?
Yes, it is. It is. All right, so we have that, and then for her daytime look, we're actually going to use some BB cream. This is something that it's going to hydrate your face. It gives you a little bit of a tint of color. It's not going to be a full coverage, but BB cream is awesome if you are like a mom or you are just running out the door. You don't have very much time. You just throw it on. So yeah, so we'll start with some BB cream. Actually, I'll have you put, this is so easy.
Okay.
You can even put on. Here, let me shake it up a little bit first though. Let's see. Because it will settle. Because it has a hydrating lotion in it. So there you go. You're gonna have to. Okay.
Okay, so how am I putting this on?
So just rub it in your. You can rub it on both.
Okay.
Hands, and then we'll just put it on like one side, so whatever side you want to do.
Okay, we'll just start over here. And how am I putting this on? Just kind of tap it on, or am I rubbing up, or what do we do?
Yeah, just like kind of rubbing in, like you would run like sunscreen.
Oh, okay.
Your face, yeah.
And if you're wondering why we're only doing half, it's so we have both of the looks going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like Two-Face from Batman. I don't know if I can. So is this a sunscreen? Is that what BB is? What is it?
No, it does not have a sunscreen. We do actually have a powder that just came out. I don't have it yet. But it's just a powder, and it does have SPF in it, which I thought was cool because after I put makeup on, I don't want to put something on top of my face and wipe all my makeup off. So to have a powder is just crazy. So
I will say, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell the difference from the BB cream. This side looks a lot more glowing and healthy. This side looks like I might be kind of sick. So that's crazy. Yeah. Just that one product, I definitely can tell the difference.
Yeah. And then, like, on her other side, I'm going to use this contouring stick. It's also called a sculpting stick, but I always call it the wrong thing. But this, you can get a coverage on the other side of her face. So we could have went in and did, we do have Liquid Touch foundation that you can put on. It's really cool. It comes in a dropper, and it's mineral based, and it goes on liquid and dries as a powder. But as far as like color wise with her skin, I think what we have right now, we're just going to try and use this. And this has 2 different shades, so we can kind of get the right shade on your face.
That's like epic. Yeah. I'm excited. And she showed me the coolest thing. Her foundation is actually a dropper. So I'll show you. You drop it onto... I used a
lot of this, so that's why.
But you drop it onto the brush, so you're not having contamination.
The bacteria doesn't go back into your makeup, and that's huge. So that's why this was designed in a bottle format, and you only need like 3 to 4 drops for your face. This one bottle will last me about 3 months. Oh, wow. So it lasts a very long time. So, yeah.
So if you're somebody that's taking your bottle and dipping it onto the pad and going on your face, you're contaminating your product right there.
Okay, so on one side of her face, I'm going to do more of like a night contour, and then the other side of her face, I'm actually going to use what I use when I'm in a hurry, because I'm a teacher, so as I'm going out the door, I seriously like to just use powder and my bronzer. So, yeah, that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to use this as just a blush brush. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use our beachfront bronzer on her face. And this is the color Sunset. This is the lightest shade. I'm pretty pale, so it will work well for you too, I think.
This is actually the darkest I've ever been. I've been trying to stay out of the sun, and I'm somehow getting tan. I don't get it.
It works. All right, so when you contour your face, you're going to want to look, you can look straight and I'll show all of them. You're going to want to look right where your hairline is, right here by your ear. And if you want to like suck like a fish, like there you go. So you can see this is where you would want to contour right here so that you can show your cheekbones. So basically, if you had a light up here on your face, excuse me, you would want to highlight anything that the light would hit going down on your face, and you're going to want to contour anything else that's underneath that. That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Are you doing that on this side or this side?
I'll do it on this side. And I'll do the more dramatic on the other side. Okay.
Am I sucking like a fish?
You can.
Okay.
Alright. We're going to start here, and you don't want to start way out here. You want most of the product to be up here by the top by your ear. And you're just going to go down, and this is like a pretty natural, it's going to look pretty natural looking. Now, you don't want to go too far, so do you see how I just went like halfway down your face right there? If you go too far, when you blend it, it's just going to blend all the way down, and that's not what you want. So if you just go like halfway, then you're good. So, yeah.
You're going to end up looking like a Chelsea grin. And be like, shh.
So the light would like hit her face. If we had a light up here, the light would hit her face right here on top. So we want to put, I have like a pretty large forehead, so I like to contour up here. That's just me. But right here, you probably want to contour, turn your head that way. On the side of her face right here, do you see how small right here? And on me it is too. I wouldn't want to bring that in. You would want to brighten it and bring it out. So, hopefully that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, this is a little trick if you want to add, like not have so much weight underneath your face, is you can actually contour underneath your chin right here on your jawline, and it will kind of give you like a neck lift. So, and then a trick, if you have a big puffy brush, is you could just pinch it and put it on, and then do it on the side of your nose. Contour the side of your nose.
I'm just happy about the chin lift. Oh my God.
Yeah, you could do it down your neck if you want to give yourself a little tan down there too. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Honestly, that looks really good. She hasn't even done anything yet.
Yeah, and if you like don't like, I mean, it's pretty natural looking. If you wanted to maybe buff it out, this is not a good brush, but it's okay.
It's okay.
I have some setting powder. This is actually translucent, so it's not gonna be like. You can use this to bake if you guys not regular baking. You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So
I have no idea.
It's not like regular baking. So actually, if you want to. You can put concealer underneath your eyes, and then you would put this powder underneath your eyes, and you actually, the heat of your skin will bake the makeup onto your face.
Oh, okay.
And then you brush away the excess. So this powder, it's translucent, so you could use it for that. I just like to use it as a setting powder on top of my makeup. So
let me have a comment below if you've ever heard of that technique of baking before, because I have never heard of that in my life.
Not regular baking.
No,
I'm baking. No, I mean on my face.
You want to get baked? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, you could just kind of, if you want to make it more subtle, you can get a bigger brush and just kind of buff it out like that. And it's just some setting powder. So on the BB cream, it's going to give her more of a soft, airbrushed look on that side of her face.
It really does look like that. I feel like it's, even just that. I'm still tripping out about the, I can see this side is so bright.
It looks good, huh?
It does.
And then, let's see.
And it feels good. It doesn't feel like I have a bunch of heavy things on my face, which that's honestly why I try to avoid wearing a lot of makeup, because I don't like that heavy feeling, but I feel like I can still breathe, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels really good on your skin. And if we had put this on the other side, it's mineral based, so you really wouldn't feel it either, and so it feels like you don't have any makeup on. I remember my neighbor, she actually tried this the first time, and she goes, I used it. She goes, I kept putting it on because I didn't think I had anything on, but it looked amazing. Like, yeah, dude, you can't feel it, can you? Alright, so if you want to contour with this, and then to highlight, I like to use just a concealer. So we're going to use, this is the lightest shade, this is Scarlet, and we're going to use this underneath her eyes to give her a little bit more highlight. And then on the other side, we're going to use the more dramatic, the sculpting stick. So, yeah. I'll actually let you blend this out. So when you put concealer on, you actually do not want to put it like a big U underneath your eye, because it's going to actually make you look like you have bags under your eyes. So you're going to actually want to, and this a little bit goes a very long way. So this will last you forever. You can actually just kind of dot it, and I like to just put it in a V. You can even bring it down further if you wanted to. So I'll let you just kind of tap and blend that out. But do you see how a tiny bit, like, I barely
Am I supposed to blend it up towards my eye, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to go down, you won't hurt if you go down either.
Okay.
As long as it's not in a U motion, it's in a V.
Nice.
That's what I love about these products is, like, seriously, anybody can use them. Like, it's not hard. They're easy to use. This girl's got skills, but
we're finding out if I do or not real quick. About to find out.
No, but that's what I love about this stuff is it's very easy to use.
I'm not 100% on.
I can help you out.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to. And you could use a blending bud and bounce it, but we didn't do that. That's okay. That did give you a really big highlight, though. Look at it. Look at that. It really popped. It's okay.
So we were going to the farmer's market, and then I knew I was doing this. She's like, yeah, we're going to go to the farmer's market. I was like, is that going to be before or after I have two sides of my face? And she's like, we'll go before. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You didn't want it, right? We can highlight it.
But honestly, truth be told, we're probably going to In-N-Out after this, and so I'm going to walk around.
2 minutes of your
yeah, they're going to be like, what in the actual beep? And I'm like, oh, I'm Younique.
Mm-hmm.
I is.
But look how much highlight your face is. We'll do the other side. We're not
No,
done yet.
actually, that looks really good. It looks like I have no wrinkles whatsoever. I'm impressed.
Yeah, and we can even go back in with the contour if we wanted to. Let's see a little bit.
Is that gold one?
Yeah, this is the bronzer. We'll just put it a little bit more. But see, it's giving a little bit more of a, you can see the definition. Contrast, that's the word we're looking for. Yeah, I'll do more on your nose. Okay, we're not done. going. All right, let's see.
So far, so good, I think.
Okay.
I feel like Braveheart, though, kind of.
We should have drew a line down the middle of your face.
This is this side, this is this side.
That would have been funny. Knows it already. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, so I actually like to use, I do a blush, and the blush will go a very long way because it's very pigmented. But in a daily basis, when I'm in a hurry, you only want to have like a few products in front of you. And I actually will have my eyeshadow palette, and I like to use the pink in my eyeshadow palette. This is palette 3. And it has some really pretty, it has a lot of matte, and it also has some sparkly shimmers in there. And I actually like to use this pink color right here, and it's called Tickled.
Tickled.
So we're going to use this color for the blush. So we won't put too much. We'll try to do more natural. But if you want to smile, we're just going to try to put it right here on the apples of her cheeks. Some people like to do it right here. I like to do it maybe a little bit further back. Looks a little bit more natural. Just give you a little bit of color, a little pink. Yay. It's very subtle. But yeah, you can use an eyeshadow palette as blush if you're in a hurry. All right, let's see.
I can't tell you how many times I want to touch up something, but then if I were to bring my entire makeup thing, it's just too much. So having a palette like that where you've got a darker, a pink, you could be like, oh, this one's my eyeliner, this one's my blush. Dude, one palette,
it has a black, so you could use that underneath your eyes is what I actually like to use it for too. I'm going to actually show you, instead of using the, I'm going to do more of the more dramatic look on the other side of her face. So on this side of her face, I'm actually going to use another palette. This is palette 4, and I actually use this for my brows when I'm in a hurry. So having just your palettes, you can seriously almost do your whole face.
And I do have some sparse eyebrows. I don't know if you can see that, but I definitely have some bald spots. So this will be interesting because I've never done something to my eyebrows.
So we're going to use, so we need to be brave. So we're going to use the color Brave right there. We're going to put that on her eyebrows. Let's see. Alright, so what we're going to do is on her eyelid, we're going to actually use eye primer because it's a crime not to prime, right? So we're going to use primer on here, and it's going to keep her eyeshadow on, and it's also going to make your eyeshadow stand out more, or it's going to look more pigmented. If you were to just put the eyeshadow on without this, it wouldn't show up as much. So most people would just keep putting more eyeshadow on, right? Instead, you just use primer, and it's actually going to stay, and it's going to look a lot better. So we're going to put that actually on her eyebrow, too. So,
okay, so actually on my eyebrow.
Yep, here, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why do we need primer, it's because, yeah, we have oils on our face, but they change throughout the day, and some days we're more oily than others.
Probably don't even need all that, but.
So, when we prime something, it just gives it to something to stick to.
Yep.
So.
Yep. You can just put it on your eyebrow. So when you're in a hurry, right, you're already going to put it on your eyelid, right? So I just put it on my eyebrow too, and I do my brows all at once.
And this is very soft feeling, I will say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you want to let it dry. Yeah. Not completely, but you want it to be almost dry when you put it on. So, yeah. And we're gonna use Brave. I use Brave on my eyebrows today, so I think that it would be good for you. If you have lighter, lighter eyebrows, you might want to use the color Arrogant. It's a little bit lighter, but you can tell I use all of this lighter shade already. But these are perfect for brows. So if you have this palette, you could already be doing your makeup, your eyeshadow, and you could do your eyebrows all at once. So
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right. So this is just, if you're wondering what brush I'm just using a crease brush. It works for almost everything. It's like my life. So crease brush, you could do your brows, you could do your crease, you can blend with the crease brush, you could do everything. Okay. So I'm going to start, because you want it to be darker on the inside of her eye, so I'm just going to dab it on her eyebrows. Glad we're doing one side, because then they can see the difference. Oh yeah, totally see. We don't want it like too much, but see.
Oh yeah.
We're not trying to like do the full on, this is just a day, fill in your eyebrows, look. So yeah.
Thanks.
You should cover like one side and then the other. There you go. One. And then the other. You can see how our eyebrows are filled in a lot more on the end right there.
Yeah, and honestly, I've been trying to grow them out, and that has not been happening. So there's a nice little cheat.
It's very fast. All right, let's see. So now we're going to do your eyelids. Let's see. What do I want to do? Something natural. Let's figure this out.
It's the funnest part about having all this makeup.
I know.
Like, I could do anything in the world.
I know.
Oh, I don't know if she was going to talk about this, but I do, like, Halloween makeup and things like that, and a lot of these products, she said, are amazing for creating some phenomenal, really cool Halloween looks, too. So
I was a mermaid this last year for Halloween, and I'll tell you, if you want to know how to put makeup on, mermaid, you get a stocking, you put it over your face, and you can make a mermaid with any of this stuff. Is going to stay all night. I'm a teacher, so I had to wear it all day at school, and we had our carnival all night, and I seriously had mermaid face all day long. It did not come off. Around 26 kids, well, actually 300 kids at the school. It stayed all night long, so.
That's so good.
Okay. So we're going to use a cream shadow as the base of her her eyelid, and then we're actually going to use a palette in the crease of her eye. Yeah, can't think right now. Cream shadow is really good because it's actually great as a base, and it's good to put the cream and then the powder. This does not crease, and this stuff will stay like a long time. So that's why I love using a cream shadow as a base. And if you wanted, you could, for a day look, you could just use this like all by itself.
So that does not crease.
No.
Because I avoid cream eyeshadow like the plague because it always creases on me. So if this is true, I might have changed my mind on makeup.
Mm-hmm. And I actually have a cream shadow brush, which is not right here. So we're going to show you like seriously a day look that okay, so this is my typical day, right? Getting ready for work. Who knows where my cream shadow brush is, right? What do you use? Your finger! So we're going to show you how easy it is just using your finger, because that's what makeup should be like. Because it's not always you have 8 hours to get ready and look fabulous, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, we're going to put this on. This is the color. Sure, yeah. It's extravagant. I want to make sure, because there's another color that looks pretty similar to this, so I want to make sure it wasn't that color. Alright, so you can just, close your eye. You're just going to use your finger, get in there. It's a really pretty color. Here, I'll swatch it on my hand for everybody real quick before I put it on you. Let's see. Put a lot. Alright. Let's see. You guys see that?
That is really pretty
gold. It's even prettier in person, see?
Yeah, it's super pretty gold.
Yeah. So we're going to put just a little bit. Alright. Ooh, I'm liking this. It's so pretty. Looks good. It's so sparkly. You're gonna love it. Okay. Okay, you can open it.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
That's super pretty. Okay, I'm actually gonna do brown with it. I changed my mind. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to use palette 4. So I'll actually show you how you can do a whole day look with cream shadow and palette 4. So you can do your brows, you can do your eyes with it. It's awesome.
I have a question. So am I supposed to let this like dry a certain amount, or will it just automatically not crease?
I mean, it's pretty like fill your eye. It's not like creamy.
Oh, no,
more powder.
It is. It's already dry. Wow, that's trippy. Okay, yeah, so I might believe her that it doesn't crease.
Yep. All right, so we are going to use this. We're going to use some of the same colors that we already used. We're going to use some of the Brave that we already used to go into her crease right now. So, you're being brave. I'm just going to kind of smoke it out a little bit. And then if you wanted to, I mean, you could switch to another brush, like a blending brush, a bigger one, and really blend it out. But I mean, this is like an everyday look that you're in a hurry, getting ready for work, whatnot. You can use one brush. So it's really pretty. And I'm gonna use as like a transition shade, I'm gonna use this Arrogant color right here. It's a little bit lighter, but I'm actually gonna show you, like, I'm in a hurry And you can open yours.
Okay.
I'm in a hurry and I need to switch colors and I don't know where my other brush is. But I have my brush cleaner with me. This is brand new, just came out this month. It is awesome. It has oils in it and it cleans your brush like quickly. So all you do, I'll even let you do it.
Oh, nice.
You're just gonna spray like 2 squirts on it. And then you can either use, let's see, where's one of these? You can use one of these little handy things.
So this has this little, you can kind of do this kind of thing on there. Scrub it around, up and down, up and down. Or you take a tissue.
Yep. Wipe it on tissue. And then fill the brush when you're done.
Okay, so it got the little stuff on it, and oh, it's already dry.
Yeah, it dries. So that's cool. You guys know how like you clean your brushes, you have to hang them up and wait forever for them to dry. They might still be wet. You can't use them the next day. Nope. And right now I can use it on a different color. So it's pretty awesome.
That's actually really valuable.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna use this a little bit lighter shade, and we're gonna let it in. I use my finger for everything, let's be honest. And then look up. I'm gonna actually just drag it a little bit underneath. And like smoke it out just a little bit. Let's see. And then I'm gonna do, let's see, where's that tissue? What is this? I'm gonna get that gold color too. So easy. I'll blend it a little bit more. Right.
No, I know. Just checking it out. It's very pretty colors.
Yeah. I'll do some more of this. This is called Secretive. And I'll put, you can blend it with it in the crease.
So far, they're all words that describe me anyways.
Or some of these words.
It was extravagant, it was brave, secretive.
Okay. We haven't got to stubborn yet, I guess.
Hey, you're not wrong. Come on.
Okay, and then open, I'm going to do a little bit underneath, right in this inner corner. You can even add some blues. You want to do blues too, or you like more
You
the
can
natural?
go wherever you feel like. I'm loving this, so I think it looks great.
I love the, like, I was scared. Okay, I'll be honest. So these blues, right? You're like thinking Mimi status, right? I know what you're thinking. I was scared, and then I used this. This was the first palette I actually used, and I fell in love with it. And I learned that I can wear blue eyeshadow.
Nice.
So there's a way to do it, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna use just a little bit. This is called Cheerful. And we're gonna just do a little bit. Let me see. I'm just gonna do it underneath. Just a little bit pop of blue. It's just a little pop. You guys see it? A little pop of blue. It's almost like a liner. Because I used all.
It looks really good though.
Actually, you like it? Let me sharpen this. So next I'm going to put on some eyeliner on her and line her eyes. And I'm actually going to put on her hand, and then later we'll see if it smudges, because this is smudge proof and waterproof. And you can seriously dunk your head underwater and this will not come off. So yeah. Alright, so let's draw. We'll just do like a pretty good line on her hand, and later we'll check that out.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, and now for some eyeliner. You like it? Alright, so now that we have our eyeliner on, we're going to put on our Epic mascara. So the reason why I'm going to, I'm debating actually if I'm going to put on the 3D fiber mascara. So this, you can use.
You do this side, that side.
Yeah, we can. This is more of a daytime. It's a single step mascara, very easy to use. I think you've actually used.
I've bought that one. Yes, I love that one.
Yeah, I love it. It's amazing stuff. I have no eyelashes, and it gives me eyelashes. But if you wanted a really dramatic look, you can use the 3D lash. If you want a super dramatic look, you can actually use Epic 3D and then Epic on top, because this is actually waterproof. So if you want to make it waterproof, you can either use the fibers, or if you wanted to just simply use the gel as well, you could just put this Epic on and then put the gel on top of it, and then it's going to make it waterproof if you didn't want to like deal with the fibers. So you have options with these. But for an everyday mascara, I just use Epic. It's amazing. It's epic. It's epic. It's epic. It's epic. All right. I'll try not to poke you in the eye.
No promises.
Okay. When you're doing your mascara, you want to make sure that you start at the base of your lash line, and you actually don't want to like blink into it. I've seen people do that, right? You actually want to put it on there, and you want to wiggle it on your eyelashes.
Okay.
By wiggling it, it's going to cover all of your lashes. So that's a little trick. There's another trick. If you didn't want to get mascara all over your eye, like you did your lovely eye look, and you didn't want to mess it all up, you could actually get a spoon, and then you can put the spoon on top of your eyelid and put the mascara on that way, and that's going to actually keep the mascara from going on your eyelid, and it'll just go on the spoon. So
I need that. That's why I don't normally do the top of my eyelashes because of that.
Just get a spoon. A plastic spoon, you know, like.
I knew it was bad when my boyfriend saw me putting on mascara, and he's like, how come you don't put it on the top of your eyelashes too? And I'm like, how come you know about that?
He's looking.
Right? But he went to Cosmo, or not Cosmo, beard school.
He better notice that her makeup's done. You better notice.
He'll notice. Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah. Alright, just look straight, and I'm gonna try not to poke you. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Should sing the song. Wiggle,
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle, yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. No copyright infringement, please. No, I'm just kidding.
This is a recolor. Yeah. Well, you want to let it dry, but once it's dry, she can look up, and you'll definitely see the difference. You can look up a little bit. Look up. Yeah, you guys see the difference in her? There you go. This stuff is crazy amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this one's like non-existent bottom eyelashes. I have eyelashes for days here. And my tops, I don't know if you guys can see how long that is. Look at how long. Yeah. That's really... Endless comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing there.
I'm always envious of the girls. You can like see all their lashes. Like, well, they have like really big eyelashes. Like, if you don't have eyelashes, I mean, if you have eyelashes, this actually has a natural curl to it. So if you wanted to, you know, you don't have time to use an eyelash curler, actually, eyelash curler is going to actually break your eyelashes off.
I gotta say, I don't use eyelashes curlers anymore. I went to go use one time. My fingers slipped, and I ripped out about half of my eyelashes, and it took like a month and a half for them to grow back, and I really didn't think they were going to come back.
Yep.
It was terrifying.
So if you want to curl your eyelashes, just use this mascara. It's amazing. Alright, so I think that we're good on this side of your face. This is more of like a daytime look. We're in a hurry. Actually, we forgot we need to put lips on. You're in a hurry and you got to go, but you still want to put lips on. What are you going to do? You're going to use a bonbon. These are like kind of like a chapstick. They're a tinted chapstick, and they have, I think it's 5 different ones. This one is, red velvet cake. Red velvet cake. What I love about these is it's actually... If you have it in your purse, like me, I have a lot of stuff in there because I'm a teacher. You'll find dinosaurs. You'll find lots of stuff in there. But this will not, the cap will not fall off because it's a twist top. So it doesn't just pop on and then later it falls off in your purse. You twist it on and it stays all day long. So that's what I love about these. And they just twist up and they're like a tinted chapstick. So yeah. Nice. So we'll do half on this side. These are super easy to use. They're going to give you a little bit of color to your lips, and if you have super dry lips in between seasons, well, here there. We work with it, But yeah, you're not going to see it too dramatic because it's just a tint, but yeah.
Oh, it can feel super moisturized, actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's cool about these, too, is actually if you did not have blush, you didn't know where the heck it was, you could use this as blush on your cheek.
So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I look hot as fuck on this. This side could use some help.
But yeah, if you want, I'll show you how you could use this as a blush, actually. You just put it on and just like a normal blush, and then I seriously just use my finger. Yeah. Add a little bit of rosiness to your
So
cheeks.
think about that real quick. If you just had like the palette that had the eyeshadow and the colors that go with your eyebrows, and then... that you already have your lips and your cheeks and everything done in basically 2 products.
This is palette 4 and this. there you go. And say you wanted to throw on some coverage on your face. There you go.
Cream.
There you go. Your whole face. 3 things. I mean, you don't have to do your lips. You don't have to put this on. There you go.
I think I look better though.
Yeah.
I closed this eye. It was
you look beautiful already, but it looks good. Okay.
Thank you.
So we're going to switch, and we're going to actually go to the other side of her face, and we're going to do more of a little bit wilder look on the other side. So, yeah. Okay, so now we're on the other side of her face, and we're going to do a little bit more of a dramatic look on that side of her face. We started with, you know, doing her base and priming and all that, and now we're going to contour with not just using a powder and a concealer. We're going to actually use this sculpting stick. I love this. Even for every day, this is amazing, but if you want more of a definite contour, this is your thing. You can blend this out with a brush, but to be honest with you, I love using my fingers to just blend everything because that's just time-wise, that's just how it goes. Okay, so we're going to use, it has 2 sides to it. This is why I love this thing. It has the dark side for contouring and then the light side for highlighting. It comes in 4 shades, comes in light, all the way to deep, and 4 different shades. So, yeah. So we're going to start, like I said, if you want to find where it is, it's right where her hairline is. We're not going to want to go all the way down because you don't want to bring her face all the way out. You're just going to go about halfway down underneath her cheekbone. So we're going to give you a facelift. But you guys see, you can turn your head. I just went halfway on her face. So right there. And I seriously, if you let this sit, it will dry. So that's why I like to work in sections with this. But, oh, bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. Woo! I came out of nowhere. My bad. Okay.
It's okay. But yeah, you just want to work in sections and blend in small sections. So, yeah. But if you wanted, you could go in more. Of course, you want to start here. You want the darkest point to be closest to her hairline. But yeah. Yeah, can you turn? See? You see that? Let's see. Compared to the other side, maybe. I mean, it's pretty similar. It's just it's a different technique. So yeah. And then, like I said, you can seriously just draw whatever you want on your face, on your forehead. You can draw little lines, whatever you want up there, and then you just blend it in.
Seems like that one's almost easier just because you just like kind of mark it right where it is.
That's it, yeah. Mm-hmm. You can just do the side of your nose. You can give yourself a new nose by drawing it. Just draw it. I'll even let you do it. You can just blend it and just rub it on your side of your nose. So it's really easy. And it goes like from a cream to a powder. It's not like icky. I don't know. It feels
no,
pretty light on
it
your
feels
face.
really dry and really, well, not dry like my skin's dry, but like it itself feels dry and it is very breathable.
Yeah. And then we're going to go underneath. And if you wanted, give yourself a little facelift.
You better facelift that side. You facelifted the other side. I'll be looking like a stroke patient.
Rub that side in. Rub that side. I'll let you do it.
I'm all, I don't know. She only contoured the one side. I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
Excuse me to anybody who might have had a stroke. I mean not to make fun of you.
No. It's really easy. Like, you can't really go wrong with this. You could seriously draw all over your face. The only thing is I suggest to work in sections because, like I said, it dries pretty quickly, which is awesome. It's not going to rub all over and be all super oily on your face. But so if you did it all at once, it would be more dramatic because it'd be harder to blend it out. So
that makes sense.
So all right, so we did that side, and then now we're gonna do the highlight. So instead of using the BB cream, you can actually like pretty much have a concealer, foundation, and a contour all in one stick. So that's why I love this. So we're gonna actually do the V instead of using the concealer. We're gonna just do it with this side of the stick, and you just want to draw a V. Yeah, that one's a lot easier to see than the other. The V under your eye, and then you just blend it. Yeah, blend it out.
Oh, this is so much more controlled than the other side. I mean, the other side worked too, but I will say if you're worried about, oh, I don't know about control, this is what you're looking for.
That's why I love using my fingers with this because I feel like I can just do it all. And you can highlight that to the nose of that. right there, and you can just blend it out. Yeah, I mean, you could use a brush and just buff it all out, you know, but this works too.
Sorry.
And then if you wanted to like highlight, like I said right here, it's, you know, like me, it's really small from my eyebrow to my hairline. But you just, all those areas you want to highlight, you just draw it on and then I'll blend it with your finger. That's it. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks good. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So that's why I love this. This is called the sculpting stick. So this is like, if you had nothing and you're like afraid you're going to go and look all crazy out in public and you just had one thing, you could seriously cover your whole face with this one stick, I think. So
that's so cool.
And you can give yourself different face shapes. You can look like different people.
I'm on the lam. No one can know who I am.
And then if you wanted to, you could put the setting powder on top of it and do a little bit more of a set on it. So
that's so cool.
So we got that, and now we're going to do your brows. So instead of using the eyeshadow like we did on the other side, we're going to do a little bit more intense. We're going to actually use a brow pencil, which is really nice because it does have the little comb on one side of it, and then it does have the pencil on the other side, so you can comb and shape your eyebrows with it. So that's the benefit of it. The only reason on the other side I showed you with just the powder is because I feel like that's like an everyday thing. When I'm in a hurry, I don't know where this thing is, I would use that. So yeah, and this is super easy. You're just gonna start, like I said, you don't want to start on the outside because you don't want that to be darker. You want the inside, you know, to be more natural. So you're gonna start on the inside and then work your way out.
Okay.
A tip with your brows, if you want to know like how should my eyebrows look, like how should I shape my eyebrows, you're going to want right here, the corner of your eye. You can even like do a diagonal to see, like, so see hers is perfect right there at an angle. This inner corner meets at a diagonal, tip of her eyebrow, and then it goes right out here at an angle, if that makes sense. So, yeah. And you're just seriously going to roll it in. And you just do like little upward strokes. I can use this side to comb out her brows if I wanted to. But yeah. And you just look up. This takes a little bit longer. And if I wanted to, I could outline the shape of her brows with it too to make it more defined. I could actually draw on the outside and then go on the inside of her brow with it. And just little flick motion. You want it to look like hairs, not look like you actually put something on your eyebrow. I like more natural looking. I don't know, not you, but I don't want people to know I want them to think this is all me, right?
Looks like you stuck a stencil on your eyebrow.
Yeah. Did you paint on those things? Nope. But it's definitely going to be a little bit more, I think, that's on the other side.
They've definitely come a long way in eyebrow tattoos, though, because they used to do it one solid brown block, and now people tattoo little tiny individual hairs. I'm like, oh, there you go.
Yeah, so where it fades and then it looks blue, like you have blue eyebrows.
Oh, gosh, no.
Yeah. I have family that has tattooed eyebrows.
Really?
Yeah, Jimmy's mom. They look good, but you have to get them, like, frequent, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't have time for that, so.
I don't have time for that either. Be stabbing me in the eyeball all the time.
Yeah. My grandma, my step-grandma actually has eyeliner tattooed on her.
Oh my gosh, that's hardcore. But once they push the first dot into your eye, I guess you can't, like, go back, right? Yep. It's forever now.
Trends change. You want to look different, and you're stuck with it. All right, so you can see.
Oh yeah, that looks really
good. That one's a lot more dramatic than the other side, but it's just a different way of doing it. So yeah, and then it's got a little comb, so it's easy to.
I liked that little comb. That actually felt kind of nice. My eyebrows are always wacky, so
yeah, so it works.
They kind of feel like they're all where they should be.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna actually use this. I used already on the other side the pink on that side of her face, and we're gonna use it on this side of her face as well. So. Yay. And this is Tickled again. This is palette 3. This palette was actually out of stock for a long time and you couldn't even get it. That's how popular it is. So if it is available, don't wait on this if this is something you love. So.
Oh, and they do have things that turn into unicorns all the time here. So if you like something, you're like, oh, I'll get it next month. It might not be there next month.
No, we have things that they try for a while and they see like, oh, how well does it do? And I might absolutely love it, and then they don't have it. And so it's just like a preference thing. But like we had a lip plumper, and that came out, and I loved it. And then they said, oh, it was only for that month, and whoever got as many of those, that's how many you have. And it's like, oh, man, well, it's been, I don't even know, probably 5 or 6 months since that, and they just released it again, but now it's in different colors. So it's awesome, but it was like for 5 or 6 months, if you really wanted to get that lip plumper and you waited, you didn't get to get it. And it's like, so yeah, there's things that don't come back, and then there's things that do come back. So it's just a matter of time, yeah.
Get on it.
So yeah, and then we're gonna just put a little bit right here. I'm not doing it right here because I know I like a little bit more natural look. But I think I put a little bit more on the other side.
It's okay, it's nighttime on this
side.
side.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Alright.
I actually really like that. It looks good.
It's a pretty pink. It's a really pretty pink. So it's like a dusty pink. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so now we're gonna clean our brush. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna use the same brush cleaner that we did before, and we're gonna clean it. Now, if you had a different brush, you could be switching brushes, but if you have a brush cleaner and you don't need to have 5 million brushes, you can use one creased brush. So.
Plus, it's kind of cool because it's sanitizing it every time you're doing that. So you're not worrying about, oh, I'm going to mess up my palettes or, you know, anything like that. Or she's using this on me, so now she's not having to worry about contaminating her stuff because she's using the cleaner.
Yeah. No, it's got all oils in it, so yeah. Alright, so let's see. We're going to first prime your eyes again. I'll let you do that again. We should put some of here. Put some on your hand.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Just a little bit. Get to the end of this thing. Alright. Rub that in like a line. And then we're going to actually we'll put some stuff on it so you can see the difference with the primer and not the primer.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool. Then we can also put on your eye. While we wait for your eye to dry, we'll do that.
No, I don't need it on my eyebrow this time, right?
I know. Okay. A little of this goes a long way. I've had this forever. So, yeah.
I put a little bit under my eye just because there was extra.
It's okay. We'll keep everything on. Okay. So we're going to just take, let's see.
Wow, that really did stay on.
Yeah.
As I'm messing with the swatch over here.
Alright, we're going to just take, I don't know, let's see.
That one's good, yeah.
Let's take a color, and I'm going to just like, I'm going to brush it where it is and where it's not. Let's see, you put it like in a line, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they'll be able to see it. I don't know if you can tell.
Okay, so.
Try and tell.
What she did was she put the swatch right there is actually right there. So you can see it was the size of my finger. That's where it is. So there's none right here. And it's like, it's still pretty, but the shimmer is super light. And then right there, it's just solid. It's completely
super
solid.
when you put the eye primer on.
And this is the eyeliner.
Yeah.
So if you guys can see that, I'll lick my finger real quick. We just licked my finger.
We can get a water bottle and pour it on, and it's yours won't come off.
Right, and then so this is right here. Look at it's coming off of the part, but look at right there where the pigment is. It's still steadfast. So I mean, you could
probably like rub your hand like pretty hard. Now look, her eyeliner's still there.
And actually, right where the pigment is, or the primer, the purple stayed too. So
so it's good stuff.
Nobody knows, but our men are downstairs being quiet as church mice. And I'm kind of wondering, have they killed themselves? Or what are they doing? Because they're so quiet.
The dogs are down there too.
I know! The dogs are down there. And it's like, shh. All the women are upstairs videoing. Shh, we're afraid.
Oh, no.
Oh, they heard us.
They're alive.
Yeah, okay, I just heard something.
Just kidding.
That's funny.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go in. I use this color all the time. I actually have it on right now. It is, it's called Sarcastic. And we're going to use a little bit of that, and we're going to mix it with this Victorious color together. It makes a really pretty color, so we're going to do that. That's what I usually do both because I've used so much of this color. It's so pretty. Okay. You see it?
Oh, wow.
That's pretty.
That is so pretty.
I'll blend in. Don't worry. And then we're going to use a little bit of this dark Fearless color. I'm going to use that in her crease. A little bit darker.
If you're going to be sarcastic, you have to be fearless.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so they can see. Okay. Let's see if I can angle myself. You guys see that? It's super pretty. It's like mermaidy. I like it. Yeah, and then look up. And then we're gonna smoke it out a little bit. Yeah, alright. Looks pretty. I like it.
I really like that. That looks amazing.
It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And I can even blend it a little bit more. If you had a blending brush, a bigger brush, you can, you know, if you didn't want it to be so definite, you could just blend it through. And a big puffy brush is best for that, but we're just using a crease brush because we kind of wanted to show that you don't have to have a million eyeshadow brushes to do everything. You can make it work, and it still looks really good. So, yeah. Blend it a little bit more. Looks pretty.
I love it. And what I guess I learned today was you don't need a million things to look this good. You just need a couple really good tools. Yeah. Just a couple, and then you're good.
Okay, I want you to put this on your hand. This color is super pretty. This is called Brilliant, and this color is Brilliant. It's a very pretty highlighter color. It is super pigmented. I'm in love with this palette. This palette is called the nickname the Unicorn palette. I wonder why, because it does have lots of unicorn colors, but this color I absolutely love for highlighting. So I'm gonna let you
that silver is
put
epic.
it on your hand, and we'll put it right where that primer was. So
oh my gosh, that is so bright.
It's so pretty.
Wow. I mean, literally off the first time she put, like, the first strip was just so good. Look at that.
You see it?
Look at the shine on that. You guys.
If you're looking for a very pigmented shadow, it's a great highlighter.
That's beautiful.
So we're gonna put this on your lid. Okay. It's kind of make your eyelid pop, like a semi-cut crease kind of look. So yeah.
I'll get back close.
And since it's good, like we just used this dark shade, and then now we're using this super light shade, I can actually, like, I didn't have to clean my brush. I can just switch it up because it's so pigmented. It's gonna still work. So yeah. Ooh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I'm in love with this color. It's like a frosty look. I love it. Okay, you can open.
Oh, wow.
It's so pretty.
That's epic. And I've got my gold and my silver.
Yeah, she's got her day and the night.
I love it. I would go out looking like this, honestly. But whatever.
Okay, now I'm going to do underneath her eye. I kind of like to do a bold underneath sometimes when I'm doing a little crazy. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this more of a gold color. This is called Vindictive. So we're going to use that one.
It's the only one I'm not so far.
Just a little bit of it, right? a little bit of the color. Okay. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go in this inner corner. Oh, that's so pretty. Sorry if I'm poking you a little. It didn't really. Okay. You see it? In the inner corner.
That's beautiful.
Alright, it's pretty. Alright. Let's see. What was I going to do too? I had the other palette on too. What I was going to do. I'll just use this. I don't know. You can edit it if you want this out. You don't have to.
No problem.
Show this. I'm just going to put this shade up here, highlight. I got it on your eyebrows, okay. Ta-da! Gone. Super pretty though.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Boy, I look way better with makeup on.
She's beautiful. Just don't listen to her. All right, so now we're gonna line her eyes, and then we'll come back and we will do her mascara.
That's right.
So, yay. Super pretty. Alright, so next we are going to finish up and we're going to do her lips. We're going to definitely do a little bit more dramatic look than the other side we did the bonbon. We're going to actually use a lip exfoliator. It has shea butter and sugar, so it's all natural. And she's just going to use it and you just put it on your lips. You're going to rub it on your lips. You can use the tissue and wipe it off and that's it.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, you can actually, you can get this for your kids if they have really dry lips. It's safe if they eat it because it's all natural. So we're going to use this, and we're going to use a lip stain. This is the color Sultry. You can tell I've used a lot of this.
It's like empty.
I absolutely love it. This lasts me forever, okay? Lip stains last forever. It's going to stay all day on your lips. I'm a teacher, so I'm talking all day. I'm in front of people all day. And the last thing is I want to look and see that I have like it on my teeth or I have it, you know, completely gone. I want to look good all day, right? So this is like your jam if you need something that will not smudge or come off. So yeah. Okay. So
what do I do?
When it first comes to you, it'll look more like a crayon. You can seriously just put it on, but you just lightly press it on your lip and then you just rub it with your finger and like exfoliate it, and then just I'll give you a tissue and wipe it off.
Okay.
Or you can eat it if you really want.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see, I got some of that going on.
Feels good, huh?
Uh-huh.
Tastes good if you wanted to.
It does taste good, actually.
It's sugar, so.
Okay, so I'm scrubbing pretty hard. Alright.
And then you just wipe it off.
Okay.
Super easy. Yeah, if your kids got this, it would not be the end of the world. Yeah. I love it.
You ate all of my stick and it was $30. No, I don't know how much it is, but that would be the part that made me mad, the money.
Alright, so now we're going to use this lovely red Sultry lip stain. And this is not going to come off of her lips. Once it has to dry, so of course. But once it's dry, it will not come off. If you're wondering, like, well, then how do you take it off? Eventually, it will slowly fade and come off of your lips by the end of the night. Don't worry. You don't have to use, like, any, like, harmful chemicals to remove it, like other things you might have seen out there. But it does stay for a good long hours, like I said. So, yeah. Okay. So, let's do... Do it in your mouth a little bit. So pretty. Just the top.
So what's the recommended drying time on this?
I would say, I mean, you'll know once it's dry on your lips, maybe like 5 minutes or so. Yeah. Not too long. By the time you leave out the door, it will be dry.
Nice.
So, yeah. I mean, if you mess up like right away, you can still fix it. It's fixable. Once it's been there a couple minutes, then it's gonna stay. Yay! So pretty. Get a little bit more. A little bit of this goes a long way. So I'm like, well, actually, there's a lot left in this. Alright, happy lip. Dun, 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 dun. And it will be a matte. If you wanted to put a gloss over top of it, you could. Oh yeah, there you go. It's like you do on yourself and on somebody else.
It's hard to do it on someone else.
Yeah.
Alright.
Happy lips. Should like cover one. There you go. So there's her night look, and then here's her more of a day look.
I'm all closing the same way. So like, yeah, this one's nice and fresh, and this one's like mysterious, kind of.
Yeah, and then close your eyelids so they can see. There you go. Super pretty. And then if you were worried about the heat and you wanted this all to stay on, you could do the powder, but this is a setting spray. So this is gonna set all your makeup and keep it on all day long. It's just a preference of powder versus the spray, but you could use both if you really wanted to.
I think spray would be just like easy, you know?
Yeah, it's super fast. Like, I gotta go, I'm just gonna spray my whole face, right? You can also use it, some people use it as like, you use the eye primer to give it a little bit more pigment, but if I really wanted a lot more pigment, I could spray my brush with it and wet my brush with the setting spray and then put it on your product. So it gives you a little bit of a wet look with your eyeshadow. So, yeah. You want to use it? You just seriously...
Yeah, just do me.
What are you going to do? Okay. You're just going to spritz it on and it's going to stay all night. She's going to have 2 faces. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yep. That's it. Super easy. Couple sprays.
That smells really good.
Yeah, it smells really good.
It smells like familiar. I don't know what that is.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
something from my childhood.
It smells good though. So beautiful.
So here we are. Look at this. This has been really crazy. I absolutely love it. 2 very different looks from the same products. So what do you guys have going on right now promotions wise?
We have a lot of stuff going on right now. There's always seems to be new things coming out. The biggest deal that's right now, it's for only this month, is you can get the $99, it is the presenter's kit, but if you did not want to even like sell a thing, you just want to take it and run, you can do that. The cool thing this month, it actually comes with a vanity mirror light that has lights and it's a mirror. So it comes with over $300 worth of product. It's got the mascara, it's got the 3D lashes, it's got like a whole palette, eyeshadow palette in it. It's for $300 worth of makeup. It's only $99. What? It comes with a really cute bag. I have one, but it's not the same one, but it does come with a really cute purple bag. I think this one has a zipper, the new one, and it can be like a purse, which is really cool. You can actually put a whole laptop in it. It's that big, so amazing. Vanity mirror, $300 worth of makeup, and also comes shipped for free, so you don't have to pay for shipping. And then it also comes with an extra $20 in makeup cash that you can use on anything else that you didn't get in your kit.
Wow.
And then the week of your birthday, you get another $25, so that's $45 in makeup cash. And then that gets you your own discount on your makeup. So any other makeup, say you used it, you get a 20% discount on your makeup when you buy it from yourself. And then there's one more thing. So only for July, they are doing this deal. But also, if you were to send your friend and say, hey, you know, we're all big on, you know, the refer a friend type of a thing, right? Like, that's like the new cool thing. Here's my code. Here's my link. You know, you get the same deal as me. I get a kickback, right? So if you share the link with your friend and they end up getting the same deal you did, which is an amazing deal already, then you're going to get $20 of actual cold hard cash in your pocket. This month only. So if you have 5 friends, $20 each, there you go.
And you actually got your makeup for free then, if you think about it, $100 bucks. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's the best deal ever.
That's like the best deal. We have a couple other deals. We have like a whole beach collection that gives you this cute bag for free. There's a whole lot on the website, so check it out. But
don't just go to any website though. I'm gonna implore you, please go to Shauna's link because we're gonna, you know, refer a friend, hook a homegirl up and whatnot. So how can they get a hold of you?
I have a Facebook account. You can find me. I'm Shauna Omar on there. I'm a teacher, so you'll find me.
Shauna Omar.
Yes. And then you can also find me on my website is youniqueproducts.com / and it's actually Shauna Elise. So,
Shauna Elise.
Which was my middle name. So
okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the description and the link to that below. And if you want to get a hold of her, you can also find you on Facebook. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, and is that Shauna Omar at Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is many ways to get a hold of her. If you have problems with that, contact me. I will hook you guys up. This makeup is amazing. Just having it on my face, like, I not only look better, I actually feel better. It doesn't feel like I've got a bunch of things weighing me down, and you saw I have quite a few products on. So
it feels very natural, like mineral based. The foundation that supports every purchase can go to women to help women of sexual abuse. Like, it's going to a good cause. You're putting good things on your body. I'm a teacher, so, you know, I'd be willing to teach you, help you out. If you just need to know how to do a mad wing, message me. I will help you. Like, seriously, anything you need.
Yeah, and she does videos also, so you can find her videos on Facebook for sure. Do you have them on YouTube yet?
No, they're on Facebook though,
okay.
So they're public and you'll be able to find them. So,
and if you have a question and you ask her and you're like, you know, I really would like to know how to do this look, I'm sure she would be willing to do a video on that. So go ahead and personal message her on that as well. Yeah, this has been so much fun. I hope you guys like this. Thank you so much for coming on. It was awesome to have you. And yeah, so don't hesitate. These products, they might not last forever. A lot of them kind of disappear within the month. So make sure if you see something, you like it, get it on it right then. And yeah, that was it. So thank you all. Bye.
Bye.